Dump. This week we are all brassiers. They hold boobs and we love to hate them because they never fit right. I'm a bra that's too small and pinches you in the back and gives you that weird armpit boob thing. And it means you can't wear a tank top and it's gross. Joining me this week is a bra that's too big.
Well, obviously not familiar with the exact issues around this problem, I suspect I'm both useless and demoralizing.
And because I forgot to introduce this while we were recording the episode and only realized this while editing the episode, a bra that's just right.
I cost $90.
Speaking of things marketed towards erogenous zones, are you looking for a spicy Valentine's Day present to spark up your bedroom? Why not try Shock Rubs, the world's first crystal dildo?
What kind of crystal? Because I've seen boluses of silicon and they're basically perfect.
I know that Cameron and many of our viewers will be very lucky Steven Universe fans because you can get rose, quartz, and amethyst.
Does that mean Steven's belly gem is his dick?
No. Obviously, it's his mom's dick. Also, spoilers.
And then we've got Pearl, that is just a collection of secretions.
Really, pearls would be more of an anal bead thing than a dildo.
Oh, they have those. All of these have stupid names. They have a butt plug called the Root. It's made from 100% obsidian crystal. They say obsidian is a powerful stone used by many for its grounding purposes. I would feel extremely grounded with a large hunk of obsidian inside me.
Not crystals.
These are minerals.
Yeah, and then you can add like your mineral lubricant with graphite or talc, I guess. What else is soft and crushable?
What else is soft? How about internal organs ground spongy and tender by an obsidian butt plug called the Root?
Viewers, if you'll indulge me just to read you more copy from the Shock Rubs website, in the voice of somebody who would unhesitatingly spend $170 American on a white jasper dildo. White jasper is a beautiful snowy gemstone which represents the source of conscious creation. It is said to purify the body on the highest levels. It is about peace and relaxation. It enhances one's ability to relax and come to peace even in difficult situations, like having a $170 chunk of stone jabbed into your no-no zone.
I'm seeing a lot of room for new products. Pumice.
Ooh, I like that. But I think we can go further. Other minerals that are inappropriate to put inside yourself. Shale, mica, uranium.
From what I understand, most uranium ores are actually quite powdery and brittle. Why not just get straight to blasting somebody with a cesium rod?
It's finally happened! After doing this show for 288 episodes, approximately 5.5 years, we finally have a feed dump story from right here in Victoria, British Columbia. Police are warning people not to be like a 37-year-old Esquimalt man who accidentally stabbed himself in the leg and severed an artery trying to puncture the tire of a car that he felt was parked too close to his.
Those of you not from around here might be like, what's an Esquimalt? But those of you from around here are like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Although, to be fair, as the rough part of Victoria, Esquimalt is still basically Hobbiton.
Or Hobbiton's neighboring municipality, Stabbington.
According to police reports, the man, upon realizing he had done fucked up, tried to drive himself to the hospital before giving up and calling an ambulance due to loss of blood.
This is why when you decide to puncture someone's tires, you do so with a hollow tube that's been cut at an angle like a syringe tip. That way, when the tire bursts, it doesn't fire the knife through you. Considering how closely the femoral artery runs to the ding-a-ling, this guy almost won a Darwin Award hat trick, if not for the blood loss, then potentially crashing his car due to blood loss, or severing his own ding-a-ling, and then crashing his car, and then bleeding out.
Speaking of ding-a-lings...
The actual ding-a-lings, or the kind made of rocks?
The kind that work at Northumbria University and accidentally administered 2 students near fatal doses of caffeine as part of a study. They were supposed to get 0.3 grams. They got 30. That's the equivalent to about 300 cups of coffee.
Fuck!
Have they retrieved the bodies from outer space?
Miraculously, both the people who were affected by this calculation error survived, but they did have to go on dialysis.
Oh, cool. So permanent organ damage because somebody didn't use a calculator correctly. That's awesome. Also, somebody didn't look at 30 grams of caffeine versus 0.3 grams of caffeine and go, this doesn't seem right.
So using a banana as scale, the average mass of a banana is 120 grams. So this was like a quarter of a banana.
30 grams is like the perfect size for a serving of like soft cheese. 30 grams is a snack.
Well, then the good news is that this 30-gram snack of caffeine was 0 calories.
Further good news, the 2 people who were accidentally overdosed on caffeine did advance the cause of medical science, because previous to this, the death threshold for caffeine was 18 grams.
I mean, we've all played fast and loose in the lab. Sometimes you just take your reagent bottle and jam the spatula in, and you're like, that's probably okay. But if you have 2 weighing boats, or you have to move to a different scale because you topped out your current one, maybe don't just put it inside someone before going, this doesn't seem right, I'm going to check my numbers.
Nonsense, Cameron. You just make like a cesium dildo and jam it in there. You know what? There may be better sources of news, but they also probably give you a lot better advice. But unlike other sources of news, we don't have Cameron and Corey, and we don't have this hat, which was sent to us, and Graham's already worn on our mail time show. And I believe when he put it on, he said, yes, I am the night diddler. Hold on. It's not super compatible with my glass. There. Now I may diddle freely, unencumbered by my, I can't really see to diddle though, so one second here. Okay, not super well thought out for glasses wearers, but I feel like I'm ready for action. Who wants to split a crystal dildo with me?
Yeah, I really didn't need my CRC handbook. Thanks.
Exfoliate yourself from the inside out.